ago, I did a tour of my apartment in Shanghai, and I was very excited to embark on this new journey in this new city. I had traveled to Shanghai plenty of times while I was living in Suzhou, and I thought it would just be the best place for me to live at this point of life that I'm currently at, right? My, how the tables have turned. It's like the grass is definitely green. You hear the saying, but you don't really, it doesn't really register until something happens that puts you in that place where you're like, should have stayed my ass where I was at. I'm currently there. So I've been in Shanghai. I've been living in Shanghai for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Approximately 5 days. And I already have two new best friends. Not just one. I have two new best friends. Y'all want to meet them? This is best friend number one. This is best friend number two. These have become my lifeline since I moved into this apartment. I've seen approximately 11 roaches, one water bug, and two spiders in my apartment. And I've never had roaches before. It's the thing that bothers me the most about this is there are so many things I can tolerate. And there are so many things that I've learned to accept since I've been living in China. So let's go through a list of different things I'm able to tolerate now that I live in China. One, I can tolerate people taking random pictures of me when I'm doing boring things like grocery shopping, walking down the street, living my life, looking rough, going to school, going home. I can tolerate that. Two, I can tolerate people staring at me for no reason. And in the States, it's not a regular stare. In the States, when someone's staring, you catch them staring, you stare back, you might give them one of these. In China, it's definitely not like that. You'll stare and people will stare at you, but I've come to understand and accept that a lot of times they're staring because I am different. There's a black woman who is living in China. In China, even though there are several, I believe there were 56 ethnic groups in China, they all look alike. And it's not me just being ignorant. No, they legit all look alike. They're just from different, different backgrounds, but they all look alike. But here I am, I'm 5'10". I'm not skinny at all by any means. And I'm black. So them seeing me, it's like, what? So I've come to accept that, tolerate it, whatever. Three, I can tolerate the food. So I'm not a fan of authentic Chinese food. When anyone asks me what I think about the Chinese food, I'm quick to tell them I prefer American Chinese food. I prefer the Chinese food in the States. It's more fattening. It's all bad for you. I've never seen sweet and sour chicken over here. I've never seen the little crab legs they used to make, the little fried fake crab legs I used to get with fried rice. Never seen that over here. I've never seen kung pao chicken over here. I've never seen anything on the menu from Chow's Hut Kitchen. Never seen any of those things over here. And it tastes completely different. But I've come to understand that this is authentic Chinese food. And it's just not what I thought Chinese food would be. That's okay. Just yesterday, I went to Cheesecake Factory. Messed my stomach up, but that's cool. I will go there. I don't mind spending extra money for the things I like. I cook more than I cooked in the States because I have no choice. Those are the things that I've learned to tolerate. I cannot tolerate roaches. I cannot. I can even tolerate the occasional water bug coming in and he's lost and he don't know where to go. He ended up in my place. That's the end of that. I can tolerate that. But roaches? Roaches? Oh no, I can't tolerate that. And so moving into this apartment the first night, I saw a little baby roach. I was like, cool, whatever. Stomped on him, went back to bed. The next night, I saw several new roaches just chilling out and about. And so my first apartment in Suzhou, I never had any issues with bugs. I would have an occasional mosquito in my apartment when my ayi would come to clean up every week and she might leave the window open. That's fine. It's a mosquito. Yeah, he sucks my blood, but I would prefer a mosquito over a roach. So I went to my school that placed me in the apartment. And the first thing I was told was, oh, well, welcome to China. And I was told that by someone who didn't know that I had lived in China before. So I made it known that, no, this is not my first rodeo. I've lived in China before. Oh, well, welcome to Shanghai. So I'm thinking, okay, well, everyone in Shanghai deals with roaches. I'm asking around. And it's sad because I'm really asking around in these groups like, hey, I know you guys live in Shanghai. Do you have like a roach hotel, like chilling at your apartment? Like, what is going on? I need to know. And everyone's like, oh. And it could be that people don't want to admit that they have roaches. I get it. It's not like the cool thing to admit. But everyone was like, no, you need to talk to your landlord or get your school to talk to the landlord and see if A, you can break the lease, or if they can exterminate, or if they can do something that gets rid of these bugs. I talked to the school, and one of the things I liked about this school is there are way more American citizens than in my last school. So I felt like I can relate and they can understand the things that I'm going through here in China. It was more of a community thing for me, which is one of the reasons why I chose the school. I go to these Americans and they're like, I mean, I can deal with bugs. I have bugs in my apartment too. And I'm like, okay, Dirty Dan. That just because you are okay with that does not mean that I'm okay with it. And I'm not okay with it. So I'm at this point in my life where I'm just like, okay, we have two options. As you can see in my closet, my suitcases, they're not there for show. They're not there for show. My clothes, I haven't unpacked my clothes. I have extra pillows. I have my own bedding. I haven't pulled out anything because I just don't feel comfortable unpacking. I don't feel comfortable making this apartment my home, knowing that I'm going to share it with other critters, or knowing that I'm going to have to share it with bugs that don't even pay the rent here. Like, okay, I don't pay the rent either, but I'm human. That's different. But I just don't feel comfortable at all. And it's so crazy because this is less than 48 hours after I moved in. I started seeing this stuff. Well, the first night I moved in, and I was given this bottle of Raid when I first complained to the school about the bugs. I don't know what the difference is between the red and the purple, but the purple allows them, and maybe they are dying once they go to their place of residence, but they just still, I spray them, they're like, I don't need that. This my BFF. So I met her and we cool, but this is my BFF. And so Saturday I'm actually meeting with a realtor to change apartments, and I don't know if the school is going to be okay with that, but I think I might be in a situation where I'll be going to a different school because I can't live like this. And I explained to them, being a teacher or being a foreign teacher specifically, when you're dealing with kids and you're in a different country, yeah, we signed up for certain things, but I didn't sign up to wake up in fear because there might be a bug in my bathroom, or there might be a roach on my couch. So I feel like I can't, because that actually happened. That's where I saw one of the roaches. I was sitting on the couch and he just came and sat beside me like, what we watching on TV? So that, I'm laughing, but it's serious. So that's some of the things I just cannot tolerate. I don't even feel comfortable cooking in my home because of the roaches. And I'm going to talk to the school today. Hopefully we can get some stuff situated, but I don't know how to. No, and I get it. I looked at a few videos where China is known for having roaches, and they have roach farms and all that good jazz, but this is not a roach farm. I'm not harvesting these bugs for anything. Therefore, they should not be in my home. And so, yeah, I talked to a few of my friends in the States, and I'm like on the verge of tears because I am very afraid of bugs. Like, I've been in situations where one time I almost crashed my car because there was a moth in my car. Like, I drove into a ditch because there was a moth in my car. So I cannot do with bugs at all. Like, I just can't. And so I'm talking to my friends, and the first thing they're saying is, Karina, please, you have a free apartment. It's not that serious. You'll get over it. And I get what they're saying. Yeah, it's a free apartment. However, just because it's free doesn't mean that you have to put up with certain things. Your apartment or your house should always be your home, and I don't feel like I'm at home right now. Um, it's even crazy because I have a story with the water bug. I saw the water bug. He was just chilling in the bathroom. I go to use the bathroom. He's in there and he froze on me like, somebody live here? And I froze because I'm like, oh, you're big. And he just scurried out the bathroom. And I was so scared that I just jumped on the couch. I ran out, jumped on the couch, left my pants in the bathroom. I don't know what they did. I had to throw them out because I'm like, I don't know if he came back and was just like, oh, do you left these? These yours? So I cannot deal. I will keep you guys posted on my roach update or my new apartment update or possibly my new school update. But stay tuned.